And here we are back into this amazing game, and I'm playing as Renwell because why not? She's a little cutie. I like her. Oh, she's reading some, but it looks like I got a cutscene, so let's play that.
Enemies who can cast astral arts can be pretty difficult. Not only are they powerful, but their range lets them strike us before we even get close.
Actually, I can just disrupt astral arts.
What do you mean?
When someone is casting an art, their focus has to be entirely on the incantation. So right when they're completing the casting, I just kinda steal it from them.
Really? Then what do you do with the energy you've stolen?
I hold on to it and use it whenever I want, like I can with my own magic. The thing is, I can only unleash that art once. After I use it, it's gone. Oh, also, when I steal astral energy, the enemy will lose focus, which means they can't cast anything else for a while.
So not only can you steal their energy, but doing so incapacitates them too? That's amazing, Renwell. I didn't realize your magic could do so much.
It's actually something of a secret technique within my clan, so I kinda had to learn it.
Well, if we come across any tough enemies that use incantations, I'm sure that power of yours will come in real handy.
Yeah, it's tricky to pull off, but you can count on me.
We're just gonna try to hopefully bypass all these little scary wolves here. Because, you know, that'd be kind of, oh shit. That'd be kind of weird if it's like a Red Riding Hood sort of scenario. And this, you know, fuck it, we'll fight them. I don't care, I'll take you all on.
Pierce through! This one's all mine!
Spread! By the power of water!
Pierce through!
These ones can run rings around us!
Pierce through!
Rising
Wyvern!
Burning! Saving!
Rising Wyvern!
Photon blast!
You're on!
Warrior! Reload! Raging Megaray!
Pierce through! Sonic thrust!
There we go. We did it. All right, let's see who else here we have to go talk to.
It's eerily quiet.
No sign of Zephyr. You think they took him away already?
What say we quit hiding and go ask some villagers?
Who's hiding?
Someone's bound to report us no matter what we do. So we might as well.
Hey, Shion!
What? You heard her. She's got a point. Our cover was blown last night. Where's the sense in sneaking around?
And what if there are soldiers lurking about?
They would have followed us to the cabin already. Relax. The coast is clear. Let's hurry and speak to the villagers.
Is she always like that? I don't know how you managed to put up with her.
What makes you think I'm managing?
Let's try talking to the villagers.
Right. Let's start with this one. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
You look real nervous, kid. What's the matter? Ah, the silent type.
Hey.
You're not thinking of turning someone in, are you? Are you worried you're going to be reported? Because if that's true, I might have to kill you right now. No, that's not it. Then what's going on? It's just that mask. You can't be Iron Mask, are you? I bet you that's what he's going to say. The Zoogles, they're what? In a way. And he's gone quiet again. They're in a way, and you're trying to go somewhere outside the village.
Yeah.
But people here aren't free to move around as they please. I'm not sure why they're trying to do anything so dangerous. Unless he had a real good reason for it, that is. He wants to report us in. I shall kill you where you stand. He probably doesn't want to talk to us since we're complete strangers. I don't think he's a bad kid, though.
I guess.
I mean, aren't you a kid yourself, Renwell? We have to do something. We should leave it be. You know what? We'll ask someone else. We'll just leave it alone.
Got it.
No, we'll just leave it be. I understand. We won't try to stick my nose anywhere it wasn't. Sorry to bother you. We'll be out of your hair now. He wanted us to do something, and I'm like, hell fucking no, I ain't doing it.
224. Now that's a weird name.
Messia is basically a code. It indicates it's a small village.
So it's not its actual name? Then does that mean that 224 is...
Yeah. It's merely a serial number assigned to it for administrative purposes.
So the Renans even get to decide what places you're called out in this realm.
I am surprised by the animation for Rinwell. Like, there's a lot of emotions going on with her and her outfit. It's just fascinating. Like, everything is swinging. Anyway. How's she not cold?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. What if it's not too much to ask you? Think you could spare some Kaligan? What the hell is Kaligan? Rinwell, do you know what this guy's talking about?
Yeah.
I think he's talking about alcohol. Oh, I was gonna say drugs, but okay. Of course, alcohol. What else did you think I meant? Hold on. You folks aren't around from here, aren't you? If I were you, I'd get the hell out of here before someone reports you. Yeah, you and one army. This guy sure changed his tone real fast. Can't really blame him. People here grew up doubting even their own neighbors, much less strangers like us.
Hey.
Let me ask you something. Why do you need this Kaligan stuff so much anyway? Isn't it obvious? Because I want to get drunk. Whether the Bright Eyes are running the show or not, I gotta put food on the table somehow. Okay, I don't see how getting drunk puts food on the table. And without some Kaligan, I'll freeze to death working out here in this cold.
I guess.
Yes. So it's not just the booze you're after. You want to stave off the cold. That could be code word for something. Fortunately, we don't have any Kaligan on us. Is there anything else we could maybe do to help? I would ask Rinwell, but she's underage. She's not supposed to be drinking.
Yeah.
At least not yet. Yeah, we won't ask for anything in return. We just want to help. You mean that in that case, could you grab me the ingredients to brew it? You can find what I need from the vehicles. You mean we gotta go and beat up fucking enemies just to find your alcohol? What kind of game is this? People sure are creative. Fine, we won't get anywhere unless we do it.
All right.
You know, it's fine. I'll do it. Like I got much of a choice, but y'all want to help, right? You'll be crossing paths with Zoogles, you know. I cannot do anything when we know you're near need. I feel guilty. Just basically, we have to do it because there's no other way. The first guy obviously wanted us to do something, but I was like, no, there has to be another option.
To make drinks. That takes guts.
No one would have come up with it before the occupation. That's for sure.
You don't think the Snake Eyes will hold it against them, do you?
If anything, the warmth might help loosen them up.
Huh.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Oh my god, Shion, I don't see you doing anything. Maybe I should replace you with Rinwell. Rinwell can be my waifu. Or more like adorable little sister, kind of like a Moto. She's more like a sister type anyway.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
I don't know, she could be waifu material. She could be waifu material, but she wouldn't ever be waifu because not old enough. Ah, fuck it. Waifu material. We can waifu her any day. You folks look mighty suspect to me. Can I tell just by looking at you you're not from around here? Let me guess.
Hey.
You want me to do something. Here, let me just breathe. Look, we don't want any trouble. Is there anything we can do? We were like less than before.
Sure.
You might be excused. Anything, but there are plenty of ways to keep you easy.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry.
What?
They all want you to do stuff. You can't get any information unless you do stuff. Well, that's unfortunate. Actually, maybe we don't have to do all those side quests.
You're the friends of that man the Bureau agents took away.
Yeah, what of it?
Please, leave us alone. We don't want any trouble.
Too late. We're gonna shoot you right
Answer
where
our
you
questions
stand.
and we'll leave you in peace. Where did the agents take our friend?
Sisluden, the capital. That's what they said.
I knew it.
What did we ever do to deserve this? We haven't even crossed the street without looking first. Why are they after us?
Come on, we're wasting time.
You'll need to hurry if you want to get your friend back. Not a single person who's been taken to Sisleden has ever returned.
Hey, keep quiet. You're trying to get us all killed.
Out to hell with that. Go on, report me. See if I care.
I thought this Sisleden was a city. Is it a prison camp?
It's the realm's capital. Though when you're forbidden to move freely like we are, there isn't much difference. My parents and siblings were taken by the Snake Eyes. I haven't heard from any of them since.
Don't say.
For all I know, they're long dead by now. Anyway, go! And kill as many Snake Eyes as you can for me while you're there!
If we find them, we could bring them back for you.
All right. To Sisleden it is.
Huh. This actually developed a lot way different than I thought it would. And trust me, I played enough games to where I can like predict the outcomes of some stories, but this one was actually a bit different. Anyone would sell someone out for a reward, that's the terror of living in the breadland. Okay. Well, I guess we better go. Come on, Rinwell. She's the party leader. Yeah, we could do side quests, maybe, but I kind of don't feel like doing it.
I wonder
And
if
I know
something
that
happened.
I know I can probably do all that later. Really, I just don't want to do it right now. I'm doing this during a playthrough.
People are really terrified of the Snake Eyes. They've got them jumping at their own shadows.
They may be Lord Ganabelt's lackeys, but for all intents and purposes, it's the Snake Eyes who control the realm. One wrong look, and your history.
So Zephyr's being moved to Sisleden. Let's cross our fingers we catch up with him on the way.
I mean, the plan was always for me to take you guys to Sisleden anyway. But a word of advice.
Oh?
There's a forest we have to pass through on our way there. I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous.
More Zeugles?
Challenge accepted.
Wild ones at that. They hunt in packs, led by the biggest, meanest one. My friends and I got cornered by one on our way to Calaglia. That's how we got split up.
We'll just have to keep our wits about us then.
Challenge accepted. You see that horse? We're gonna ride it all the way through the forest.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
And here I was thinking I could get some rest. Is something the matter?
The matter? No, nothing like that.
Then if it's all the same to you, I'll be going to sleep, thanks.
Is chatting with me really that much of a drag?
I just don't get the point, that's all. Is there some pressing reason why we have to talk right now?
I don't know, I think we should all make an effort to get to know one another. What if there's an emergency?
An emergency?
What if one of us suddenly got sick?
Then I'd cure them with my healing arts and we'd move on.
That's easy for you to say. But for the person doing the asking, it may not be so easy to approach you.
If they can't work up the courage to approach me, that's their problem. Unless you're suggesting I'd refuse to heal someone for the fun of it.
I didn't say that.
So what then? Quit beating around the bush and just tell me.
Look, what I'm trying to say is... if we're going to be traveling together, it makes more sense to do it as companions, rather than being at each other's throats the whole time.
I still don't get it.
What?
But I do understand that whatever it is, it obviously must mean a lot to you. I'm not trying to make things more difficult for you just for the sake of it. So, I'll make more of an effort to talk every now and then, even when we don't have to. Happy?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Then if you don't mind, I'm going to get some sleep. Have a good night.
Didn't get it, huh?
Is she really that bullheaded to where she does not want, or thick-headed to where she does not want to get close to anyone?
I think it's time we go to sleep. How long do you plan on just sitting around doing nothing, Alphen?
I feel like moving.
Because it looks to me like you're taking your sweet time getting ready.
I'm not procrastinating, if that's what you're implying.
Oh? Sure looks like it to me. You had me worried you'd forgotten our mission. Again.
I know. You don't need to keep reminding me.
Hey, Alphen. I'm already over here.
Right. Thanks for letting me know.
I saw you talking with that Bright Eyes before lights out last night. Mind telling me what you two discussed?
Nothing in particular.
How much she hated me.
I just figured that maybe she would open up a little if I tried talking to her.
What? Her? She's a Renin. I know we're working with her, but that doesn't mean we have to play nice with her.
Look, we're all going to be traveling together for a while. It's only going to make things harder if we're at each other's throats. If all we do is bark orders at each other instead of working together, that's not much different than how it is for the rest of us. I think it's important that we all understand each other and work together as equals, if it's at all possible.
Do we, though? Because I sure don't get the feeling she means to do the same.
As soon as Zephyr disappears, all hell breaks loose. We can't get anything done if things stay tense like this. But what the hell am I supposed to do?
I'm sure
Well,
you'll figure it out.
I guess I'll just have to keep hammering away at them and see how it goes.
Well, you don't got enough of life experience like Zephyr has. So we got one that's being a spoiled brat and thick-headed to where she doesn't want to get close to anyone, and we got Rinwell who's kind of being a prejudiced racist a little bit. We're going on an adventure through a dangerous forest. What could go wrong?
So this is the forest teeming with Zeugles you warned us about. No sign of Zephyr, though.
Which means either they had the skills to make it through safely, or we're too late and the strays got to them first.
Do you say every thought out loud?
Just the true ones. Are we moving or what?
I guess she's really good at stating her honest opinion.
Don't worry, Hoodle. It's okay.
Can we pass this? But the last thing we need is tentacle monsters filling up Rinwell. We don't want that. That'd be kind of oh shit, it's gonna happen.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Go! I'm only getting
Through! Rising Lightning!
By the power of water!
Sonic
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword.
Rising Lightning!
Here's the wind in the wind.
Pierce through!
Air thrust. Gemini Light astral energy.
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right.
I'll fix you up.
I should probably do something about that.
Here I go.
Yeah.
You're mine.
Sonic thrust! Rising
You are in
Lightning!
tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Well, looky here.
I could easily see us getting lost here while we're trying to find Zephyr. I get this
Yeah.
is supposed to connect the capital to the villages. But why's it got to be so winding? And not only that, why are there so many Zeugles walking around?
I think they're used as lookouts. The Renans know how to control them.
Complaining's
What's
not
down
going
here?
to get us anywhere. Let's just get through this and be on our way.
All this talking and whining and the fighting. Shit, she can run down. Hey, what's going on? Why did I have to be a Zeugle like that? I can't go anywhere
What's
without
wrong?
that there. What are you talking about? What are you all doing here? You didn't follow me all the way here, did you? You're planning to report me, think again. Well, no one's gonna
Huh?
report you. Crazies out
I
there, you get
guess.
arrested, you mentioned with Zeugles. Yeah, Wolf Zoogle is huge and oh goddamn. Basically, there's a big old Zoogle up ahead
Got it.
and he wants to kill us
For real?
all. For reals. Shit, man, for reals. There we go.
What is this?
Lettuce. Never seen lettuce before? Oh, more people. Oh, wait, no, this is a sense of mysterious power. Touch it. Touch it! For science, right? You gotta touch it for science. And this must be where our boss fight's gonna happen. Yeah, looks like it. No, not my cutie Renwell. Don't you harm her.
We've got company, and not the nice kind either.
No shit.
Rinwell, get back!
And miss all the action? Who do you take me for?
I guess he kind
Out of our
of took
way.
you for
It's a
someone
big
who might be a
target, at
damsel in
least.
distress.
Don't underestimate its speed.
Hold on, I need to switch targets here.
Ready! Raging cascade! The flashing parts are weak points.
Burn in hell!
Do it! You are in tip-top shape. Here.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Nicely done, Shion.
Alright, so now we got weak points. Some large enemies have orange glowing spirit, which means, of course, I could be destroyed after seeking them out. So that's a weak point.
You're flat.
Okay.
Step it up.
There we go. I want to
Yeah.
target that specifically.
You got it.
This'll come in handy.
Rising Viper!
Up and in.
Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Sonic thrust!
Steering flame.
Rising Viper! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out.
One last. Dance in the wind. In here.
Sonic thrust! Rising Viper!
More for the stun prime.
Mirage! Ignite!
In here.
Demon Fang!
More for the stun prime.
Pierce through!
Photon blast.
Demon Fang!
It's showtime.
I never miss.
Let's get
Point
you
blank
over.
range, you better not freaking miss.
Go. You're fleet now. Steering flame.
thrust!
Reload. Let's get you all tucked away. By the power.
Dodge. Dodge. Ah!
I owe you one.
Dance in the wind. In here.
Ow.
I'll be saving this one. Reload. Photon blast. Back in the
Rising
wind.
Viper.
Let's go.
Well, that's not something I want to hear, is you being out of ammo.
Flame of
Sonic thrust!
Raging
Rising
cascade.
Viper!
In here. More for the stockpile.
Well, it is going to take a while.
Pierce through! Demon Fang!
Reveal. Get on in there with the others.
Sonic
Blah, blah,
thrust!
blah, magic, and again. Mega ray.
She's just like blah 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 magic.
It's on!
So those the chance don't really matter.
Here,
I use that way too soon.
Pierce through! Now, while it's reeling!
take it down.
Mirage!
This one's mine.
Pierce through! Pierce through! Rising Viper!
That move.
Mirage! Here comes a big one!
Ah,
In here. I'll cover you. Ready. Recover.
Okay, here I go.
More cascade flame of fury. Raging
right there. Ow.
healing art. Head birthday.
I owe you one.
Raging cascade.
Rising Viper!
Seal.
Mirage!
Reload.
I like how this enemy is more on the defensive side,
It's showtime.
and he backs off whenever he needs to back off, and not like being overly berserk and aggressive all the time. Like it seems like it's a little more
Light
tactical.
absolute raging
Like it's
cascade.
trying to keep its distance and attack only when it's necessary. If that makes sense.
Mega ray.
Pierce through!
That's cool. I like that a lot.
Rising Viper!
Astral energy.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Oh, I should have done. I'm so used to hitting.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. I never miss.
Sonic
This'll
thrust!
come in handy.
Burn in hell!
It's getting stronger.
Demon Fang! Switching up its movements! Watch out! Sonic thrust!
Incoming.
More
Yeah, this boss does seem like it's a little more tactical. Is that okay?
Playing around.
Mirage!
Blah, blah, blah.
Try harder!
In here. It's about to strike.
Blah 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 magic. I like that.
Don't mind if I do. Mega ray. Hit.
Pierce through!
Here's another.
Over?
Ow!
Doctor, they're attacking us.
Don't want to use it just yet.
Bring you back from death's abyss. Let's get you all tucked away.
We probably should worry about the smaller ones first. This one.
Ready. Like astral energy.
Rising Wyvern!
I never miss. It's weakened.
This ends now!
Mega ray.
You're
I'll
mine!
bring you back from death's abyss.
Kick him! Demon Fang!
I basically did use that, and that was the next useless thing I've ever did.
Mega ray. There with the other.
Sonic
I'd rather just let the AI handle Shion, because I would screw it up. And now's not the best time to kind of get the hang of it. I want to attack this guy.
Air thrust. Mega ray.
Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Photon blast.
Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
I'm out. Watch him. I'm Gemini Alpha.
Stay away from our friends!
Weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm just going to use... Alright, I need to revive people.
Here's a healing art. I can't
I
heal
owe
you
you one.
forever. Sighted.
Sonic Thrust!
I'm only getting
Demon
started.
Fang! Rising Wyvern!
Can I use it now? Oh yeah, I can only use it once.
Here, let me help. First aid.
Now!
Gemini
Sonic
Alpha.
Thrust! Pierce through! Demon Fang!
I'm
Rising
almost
Wyvern!
impressed.
High praise coming from you.
Okay, I need to use...
I
Yeah.
said almost. Don't get carried away.
Rising Wyvern!
Resuscitation.
Mirage!
Ready to go. That's gonna
There we go.
start. By the
Pierce
power,
through.
I'm ready.
Rising
In here.
Wyvern!
I never miss. I'll be saving this one. In here. You're mine.
Demon Fang!
Together. Whoa, hey, one at a time. Steer it.
I need to make sure that Shion
Here
has
goes.
enough to do stuff with.
Confiscated. Gemini Aqua. Photon
Right now.
flame.
Sonic
Let's
Thrust.
go. I'm out of
Pierce
ammo.
through!
In here. I'm all stocked up. I'll be
It's on.
saving this one.
Ignite!
There we go.
Rising Wyvern!
I'll be
Mirage.
saving this one.
Sonic Thrust!
Here goes. Whoa. Hey, one at a time. Reload.
Thrust!
Hear me. Flame of fury.
Bang
Get
it.
on
Mirage.
the other. Got it. Take it. Watch him. Never
Sonic
chance.
Thrust!
Whoa. Hey, one at a time. By the
Here
power
I
of
come.
water. Get on in there with the other. Gemini Aqua.
Rising
We're not
Wyvern.
playing
We
around.
almost have it.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
There we go.
What do you notice now?
It smells like blood. This is...
Uh-oh.
All these Zeugles. They're dead. What happened here?
They didn't do this to each other. So then how...
Whoa. The hell? My sword.
Who is that guy?
No way. One person did all of this?
Huh. Well, I think you just did us a favor.
Who was that guy?
Do you think he could have been the lord we're looking for? Ganabelt?
I doubt a lord would deign to roam around a place like this alone. Besides, what business would a Renan have with killing Zeugles?
Now that I look at it, it was a good call staying out of his way, I think. Look at this. He took them out with a single slice. This guy's no amateur. You okay?
Yeah.
We should get going. Zephyr needs us.
Renwell.
That knight back there sure wasn't messing around. If he's not a lord, what is he?
I have no idea. I've never seen anybody like him.
Well, he definitely doesn't seem to be a friend, that's for sure.
Hopefully we don't run into him again.
What if it's like a Metal Gear Solid thing where it's like he's neither enemy nor friend? And he goes by the name of Deep Throat. Or Mr. X. We'll call him Mr. X. That sounds like a more cool name. Oh, we made it. Land of glistening radiance. Guess this is it. Oh, way
There
to
it
get
is.
here.
Sisloden.
What's with those beams of light? They don't strike me as your everyday streetlights.
They're kind of the key to this whole realm. You'll see what I mean when we get there.
What's on your mind?
First, Rinwell appears out of nowhere, right after we beat Balsef. Then, we bump into Zephyr's son, who's with the enemy. Somehow, we get away scot-free because the Snake Eyes don't even bother chasing after us. Is it really a coincidence?
You think it was a trap?
What? But I would never...
If not for the whole Astral Arts episode, I'd be worried. But no, she's not behind this. Perhaps an unwitting pawn in someone else's plan.
What? All this to capture Zephyr?
Maybe. All I know is it all slots together a little too nicely for my liking. Not that dwelling on it'll get us anywhere. Trap or otherwise, we've got a lord to defeat. So how do we get inside?
What?
Well, we can't just march into the Viper's nest through the front door, surely.
There's a secret passage near a spring on the outskirts of the city. We can get in through there.
I hate camping out.
You know what? We're going to do it just because you hate us so much. You love camping. You love camping so much. That's why we're doing it.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are those mage clothes that you're wearing?
So what if they are?
The large hood is cute, and it's big enough to hold Hootle, too.
Huh?
And the way the fabric is cut into strips is really unique. I had no idea this sort of fashion existed on Dana.
Quit staring!
Did I say something to offend you?
No, I think she's just not used to the attention.
Well, that's cute.
As if this place wasn't cold enough, it's also pitch black. I'm amazed anyone can live in this realm.
Seriously. Having all this snow everywhere makes it harder to walk or get anything done. And not having any light to see by makes the uneven terrain even more difficult.
Calaglia is no walk in the park either. It's dusty and there's rocks everywhere. And it's on fire all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. Now that you mention it, all those fires are a pretty weird phenomenon. They were always so annoying to navigate around.
Out here, fire's as important as water to our survival. So are the trees we use for firewood.
Is it that rare to see the sun here?
Not just rare. Until I went to Calaglia, I'd never seen sunlight before. I'd only heard about it. I couldn't believe just how hot and bright it seemed to be. But I guess in most realms, it's just a fact of life. They're used to it.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it? The way the sorts of things people take for granted change from one place to another.
Wait, there are way too many snake eyes up ahead.
Rinwell. Hey, Rinwell!
What are you doing here? If the snake eyes spot you here, they'll...
So you did make it back alive. Man, am I glad to see you safe.
Barely. When we all got separated, I thought...
They're fine. They all got back in one piece. Well, a Zoogle took a bite out of 2 of our guys, but what matters is you're safe. So, you gonna introduce me?
Meet Alphen and Shion. I brought them with me from Calaglia.
You mean you made it to Calaglia? Wait, this is it? Just the 2 of them? Where's the rest?
Well, it's kind of a long story. It's best if I fill everyone in at once.
Your call, Rinwell. But everyone will be dying to know. We better get back as soon as we can. Use this passage whenever you need to go in or out of the city. Stay away from the front gate, whatever you do.
How do the Renans not know about this secret route of yours?
Cisloden's an old city. It's littered with pathways that people have long forgotten. But keep your voice down. We don't know how long this route will stay hidden. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
So this is Cisloden, capital city of Cislodia.
Be careful. You never know where Snake Eyes or their informants are lurking. We're basically walking into a Zoogle's den here.
There are shops here?
On a permit basis. As long as people don't get reported on and sent to work the floodlights, economic activity is allowed here.
All this talk about reports and permits. This place really is different from Calaglia.
Rinwell!
Dragon!
Shh! It's good to see you. Who's this?
They're with me.
If you say so. Come on, Menek's waiting. We can talk in there.
The name's Menek, leader of the Silver Swords. And I wish I could extend my warmest welcome to you all, but... if my eyes don't deceive me, you appear to have a Renan in your midst. If she is your prisoner, that's a rather loose leash you have her on.
She's not a prisoner.
So why do I get the feeling there's a rat about the house? No offense intended. See, I've grown comfortable with the likely outcome I'll be stabbed in the back. But stabbed in the front?
We risked our lives just to get here, sir. If you want to send her away, fine. But you'll lose me too.
I see. Trust is in about as short supply as light around these parts, and mine more than anyone's. But I'll choose to believe you. Forgive my manners. You must be tired after such an arduous journey. But to business. We need your strength. The Snake Eyes' grip on the city tightens by the day. Our people are suffocating out there. Hence the scouts I sent to find help. We're at the end of our tether here.
That's why we're here, to help. We've got the firepower to do it, too. But first, we've got some urgent business to take care of.
I see. So your leader is in need of rescuing.
It's none of your concern. We get that. But
it's coming to our aid that got you into this mess in the first place. You can count on us. Just as long as you help us with our problem afterwards. If he's been arrested by the Snake Eyes, as you say, then there's a good chance he's being interrogated over at their headquarters. Either that, or he's being put to work over at the Floodlights. First priority is finding out where he is. If you're planning on tagging along, Rinwell will show you the way. Just make sure to keep a low profile. Remember, it's not just the Snake Eyes. Hostiles lurk among the villagers, too. This leader of yours, he must be quite the inspiration for you to go to such lengths for him. I look forward to meeting him someday.
All right, let's head into town and see what the fuss is. Have you and Menek known each other for long, Rinwell?
No, not really. I haven't been with the Silver Swords for all that long, truth be told. He's a smart guy, but he's also deeply suspicious of other people. I can understand, since that's how you get to survive around here.
Really? I could tell he was wary of us at first, but he seemed to warm up to us pretty quickly once we talked to him.
Yeah, that's pretty unusual for him. I think that's a sign of how desperate things have become. In my case, it took a long time for him to start trusting me. But then again, I kinda get where he's coming from. You never know who might betray the group, or when the Snake Eyes might be watching.
What made you join up with the Silver Swords in the first place? This wasn't your hometown, so was it the Snake Eyes who...
No, it wasn't them. Actually, we shouldn't stand around talking. People will start to suspect us. Let's keep moving.
So that's where those beams of light have been coming from.
Right. Any Danans accused of dissent against Islodia's lord are rounded up and brought here, then put to work. It's a fierce deterrent.
And you think Zephyr might be in there with them?
I want to see what the lights are all pointing towards. Take us there.
Damn, you can see where the floodlights converge from all the way over here.
I want to take a closer look. There's something I need to confirm.
What could possibly be worth the risk of us all getting spotted?
You'll find out when we get there.
Be careful. If anyone's even a little suspicious of us, they'll report us immediately.
Right. It's not just Snake Eyes we need to watch out for, but other Danans too. Still, there are a fair amount of people out on the streets. Isn't it safer to stay at home?
That's the thing. If you stay cooped up too long, people start to suspect you're hiding something. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So people feel like they have no choice but to turn others in so they don't get in trouble. What a miserable way to live. At the very least, we should probably go someplace where there aren't so many... Ah, Shion!
We already stick out here like a sore thumb as it is. So I think it's better if we just walk confidently out in the open. Don't look anxious. Just walk firmly and look like you have a destination in mind.
What, is sticking to the plan too much of a hassle for her? This is why Renans are the worst.
I don't know if it's a Renan thing or not, but she does have a point. Anyway, we're not gonna get anywhere just standing around. Let's follow after her.
A spirit vessel. I thought as much. So they're pumping it full of light.
No, not light. Astral energy. Of course. No wonder this realm's so dark. It's as though there's a pall over the sky even during the day.
Except it isn't dark. Not really. The light's just being diverted.
Diverted?
Suck up all the light, and all that's left over is darkness.
What's the difference?
Darkness exists as an actual element of astral energy, just like light does. Didn't you know that? Let me break it down for you. Astral energy exists as different elements. There's earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as light and darkness. But dark astral energy only exists on Rena, and light astral energy on Dana. So, dark energy isn't harvested as part of the crown contest.
She's right. It's the same reason why I can't wield dark energy, and similarly, why no Renans can use light energy either.
The only exception to that rule on the Renan end is likely the Lord here, who has the Light Master core.
Whatever the case, it looks like they're collecting light here the same way they were fire back in Calaglia.
From what I hear, there used to be a proper day and night cycle in Cyslodia ages ago, but apparently, over the last 300 years, the darkness spread from Cysloden and covered the whole realm.
That's crazy. I can't believe the Renans found a way to steal even our own damn light.
We shouldn't linger. Let's keep moving before someone spots us.
Wandering around blindly is getting us nowhere. The Snake Eyes have the information we need, but we can't just ask for it. So what if we sneak in and take it instead?
I wasn't aware you knew how to be sneaky.
Hey, look over there!
That's Zephyr's son, Law. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about all this.
Are you kidding? He's practically gift-wrapped for us.
Hey, what are you?
I remember you. What do you want?
We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk quietly. Deal?
Make it quick.
Where are you keeping Zephyr? We're here to rescue him.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Isn't he your father?
Oh yeah, easy to forget that. After he abandoned me.
Abandoned?
It's the truth. All my old man ever cared about was sticking it to the Bright Eyes. He never even made it to Mom's funeral.
So you become an agent for the local lord?
You got a problem with that? You're not exactly one to talk, keeping company with a Renan woman. You think you know her, but wait until she has a choice between you and her people. I may have become an agent for the Renans, but at least I'm here trying to soothe the agony of my people from the inside. What's your excuse?
I don't buy it. No. You're running because you're scared. You think you're the only one who's had to suffer?
What the hell do you know, you— What the— Damn you!
Word to the wise, people like you
Enough!
make me—
Look, I don't know what happened between you and your father. But what I do know is that when you fought back at the village, he wouldn't raise a hand to strike you. I've never seen Zephyr back down from a fight. But he could never hurt his own son. And when he said he was staying behind, I think it was because he wasn't willing to abandon you. If you know anything, then tell us, please.
I don't know where they're keeping my dad now. All I've heard is that they're going to publicly execute him in the plaza in front of headquarters.
Execute?
Thank you. You did the right thing.
Why are you so determined to help my father?
Zephyr is the reason I took up the sword. He taught me how to think for myself. And I want to learn more.
So, you made it back in one piece. No promising leads unearthed on this end, I'm afraid. It may take a little longer.
We got our own lead, but it's not good. They're planning to execute Zephyr in the plaza in front of the Snake Eyes headquarters. And soon.
They're going to what? I've never known them to move so fast. They must believe he poses a grave threat.
We have to break him out. We could really use your help.
Not gonna be easy, but I'm sure we can think of something. If they're staging it in the plaza, there's bound to be an announcement beforehand. Which means if we can...
Snake Eyes! They've got us surrounded!
Damn! I knew we shouldn't have trusted!
Save it! In position, everyone! Repel them!
Use us, Mennick. We've got your back.
No. You need to get out of here now. Rinwell, you know what to do.
Underground waterway to the rear. On it.
But...
No discussions. You didn't make it this far for it to end here. We'll be fine. We just have to buy you a little time. I'll send word later. Now get going already.
So this passage runs beneath the whole city, huh? Pretty clean for a Danon sewer.
Are you sure it's safe down here, Rinwell?
It's our emergency evacuation route, so it should be.
You sure it's as secret as you think?
We can use this chance to clear the way for Mennick and the others when they follow. Let's go. Enemies show up the moment we do. Are we the reason for it?
We can puzzle over it later. We gotta run.
As if it wasn't weird enough getting into the city through that hole. Why are there so many passages like this around Sisloden? And it doesn't seem like the Snake Eyes use them to get around without being detected either.
Yeah, they don't look like ruins. Do you have any idea, Rinwell?
These passages are sewers. They're underground so the water doesn't freeze, but they're not really unusual in big cities like this one.
Really?
Is there nothing like these back in Calaglia?
Not as far as I know. In Calaglia, anything they wanted to get rid of, like waste or garbage, was simply burned. Including the bodies of dead slaves. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe it was another way of getting astral energy out of them. Sorry, that took a dark turn, didn't it?